You are the strong one. You are the helper. You are the listener. You are the one always lifting others up. But when it's your turn and you need someone, it's silent everywhere. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Iniojo. You are welcome to my channel, Ini's Opinion. Isn't it strange how you can be everyone's go-to person? Checking in, lifting others, always available. But when it's you who needs help, there's no one around. Please subscribe. This video is for those who feel invisible in their own storm, yet carrying others along their own. This video soldiers. I know the hidden burden. You are the friend who always shows up, the one who says I'm fine when you are not. You pour and pour and pour, but your cup has been empty for a long time. People say you are strong, but that's a code for saying you can handle it on your own. And that kind of strength, it gets lonely. Maybe you drop the subtle hint and you hope someone will ask, are you really okay? But there's none around to ask you that. Not because people do not care, but because they've gotten used to seeing you being strong and handling things by yourself. Your silence is misread as strength. But do you know what it does to you? Over time, that silence builds up. It turns into resentment, sadness, burnout, and still you keep smiling, keep showing up. But inside, you are the one out there. You're always helping people, always showing up, always checking up. You are burning out, always there available to help others. But when it's your turn that you need people, nobody shows up for you. But this is not me advising you, and this is not me saying helping is good, but not at the expense of your own self, not when you are worn out. I think strong people need to be encouraged once in a while. People who give should also be given. People who help should also be helped. Why is it that those who do these things hardly get them back in return when they need them, except God comes through for them? I just want to talk about the pain of being there for everybody and nobody's there for you. You keep showing up, you keep representing people, you keep making excuses for people, you keep helping and helping, like you keep pouring and pouring and pouring, but there's nobody to pour in for you. There's nobody to water your ground, there's nobody to pour into your cup until you run dry. And these persons, by the time you run dry and you collapse, they will still find names for you at the end of the day. But here's the truth. You deserve the same love you pour into other persons. You deserve the same care you give so freely. Start small. Say it loud. Say you are not okay when you are not okay. Don't pretend to be fine. Don't pretend to be strong when you are not strong. Say you are not okay when you are not okay. You are humans, and anybody that's expecting you to be strong all of the time, I don't think that person is in his or her right senses. You're expecting someone to always have to give you all the time. You that you are expecting someone else to give you. Why don't you have to give? So say it loud. You are not okay. You are not disposed at this moment to help. There's nothing you can do about it for now. Oh, this time is not conducive for me right now. You can't be God to everybody all the time. Even God pens our requests. He doesn't just give us answers to our requests when we do ask on platter. So say you are not disposed, say you are not okay. Say it loud that you are not okay. Let people around you know that you are not okay. Let your friends, let your family, let those who care about you. Because there are persons who really care about you, but because if you keep acting tough, they won't know, and they are not mind readers. So please, sometimes just say you are not okay. Set boundaries. I don't know why all of my videos I keep repeating setting boundaries, which means if this thing keeps coming up in all of the things I'm saying, it means boundary is an essential part of life. There should be time for everything. Set boundaries. People shouldn't just come. People shouldn't just feel that it's okay to use you to rub ground because you're a nice person. Set boundaries. You should say no when you don't feel like. I found out that over time when I try to please people against myself, like when it's not conducive to me, I'll be pinching myself. I'll be pitying myself for not saying no when I should say no. So learn to say no. Learn to set boundaries. Pick. Both quiet, both introvert, both phlegmatic, whatever personality you are, whatever type of personality, whatever personality type you fall under, please learn to speak. If you don't learn to speak, people won't know what is wrong with you, and help won't come. Scream if you have to. This life is just, I keep saying it, life is just one life that you have, and if you don't open your mouth and talk, nobody will know what you are going through. Nobody will know you need help. When you need help, sometimes your friends might be more than willing to act, but some persons will not want to act, because sometimes I have some friends that I want to even do something. I don't want them to see me that I'm showing off. Sometimes I'll codedly please don't be offended. Can I do this? But if they have spoken to me that this is what I'm going through, except for friends that have spoken to me once in a while that this is what I'm going through, and by the grace of God, if I'm at disposed at that time, I can help. I can like, oh please, this is what I have. Don't be offended. Me no be as if I dey show. Me no be say I even get. So from my very little, I can still afford to give, knowing what my friend goes through, knowing what my colleague or whoever is around me at that moment goes through. I can still afford to give a little that I have. But it's not going to be under, I'm not going to be pressurized to give. And at some point, some persons sincerely do not have. So you might be there that thinking they don't want to help you. No, they don't even know that you need them. They see you as a superhero that can handle everything, that can fix, that can figure out everything by his or herself. You get, so speak up when things are hard, when things are difficult. Talk to your partner, talk to your friends, close friends that are close to you, talk to your leaders, spiritual leaders. A lot of you have spiritual leaders. Times like this are times you should talk. If you cannot talk, if you tell your spiritual leaders or those people you look up to, your mentors, your partner, they can even speak up on your behalf. That you are weary, that you are tired, instead of just buckling everything up in there. So speak up. In my own opinion, these are the things I think you should do. Set boundaries. Start by speaking up. Start small. Start by saying it small. Say you are not okay when you are not okay. Don't pretend to be not okay. Speak up. Speak up. Those are summaries of things I think you should do. The right people will stick in, and the fake ones will fade out. And after all, you want to know those who are there for you when things are up, when things are not rosy, when you cannot afford, when things are down, when the chips are down. If you say no and some person gets offended, know that they were never even meant to be there at first. So speak up, please. If you are pouring into other people, you need also to be poured into, so that you can still have strength to still pour into other person. But if they are empty, what will you have to pour? I've got a message just for you. You're not selfish for not helping. You're not dramatic for wanting to be seen. And you are definitely not alone. And you matter. Emotions matter. Whatever feelings you have matters. You're not feeling like doing anything, just wanting to rest matters. Start with being honest with yourself or with someone else close to you. If this spoke to your heart, don't just scroll. Share it to someone who has been helping, who has been pouring and pouring into others, but yet the person hasn't been poured into. And leave a comment if you felt this way. Let's remind each other that strong people need soft places too. Thank you. See you in my next video. Please do not fail to share, like, and subscribe.